Good days, friends. Today I am very interested in talking about dog sense. Um, you see many situations where people return dogs or give dogs back to their breeders for reasons that you really don't understand. And when you come to analyze the situation, you can see, first of all, the dog was treated in a way that he was ruling the rooster, ruling the house, deciding what to do. He was allowed to have the whole house as his kingdom. And if we come to think about the real natural instincts of dogs, dogs need someone to be in charge. It is very important from the beginning that that dog can feel psychologically, emotionally, and even spiritually, let's put it this way, that someone is in control, because that's the way they can survive in the wild. And they bring that in their genes, in their history, in their head of who they are and how they expect to be living safely. Many times people are very puzzled on why these things happen. And it's not their fault, it's not the dog's fault. Sometimes we have dogs that are extra intelligent, extra sensorial, and they can feel what's happening with that person who's supposed to be his guidance, the person that's controlling everything, and can feel the weakness of that person. There, he loses that, he gets even intimidated. I would say psychologically he gets intimidated because he feels he's not going to be protected, because that person doesn't have what it takes. It doesn't have the dog sense, doesn't understand the dog psychology, and doesn't understand the way that they really survive. So I know that many times I don't like to talk about spiritual things, but the way I'm using this word now is because dogs can sense who that person is. A dog can sense by their actions, their body language, the way they act, and the way they react to something that they have done, and know if they have control and if that person loses control. So it's very important when you get a dog to be able to have all this information, and don't try to treat him like a human. When you talk to him because you want to listen to yourself. He doesn't understand anything that you're saying. And we feel good. I talk to my dogs every day. I talk to them, I ask them, how are you? How are you doing? And I think that they're going to answer, no, they're not, but it pleases me. I feel good about it. He hears me. He's noticing that I'm communicating with him. He noticed that I'm doing a connection with him. And that's very important. You see, the type of connection, the type of engagement, they always have to feel that you're there, that you understand, but that you're not losing control, because they need you to have that control. They need you to feel that you are the top of the totem pole, I call it that way. You see, that's very important. Continuously, when the puppy's been raised, it's been trained, and it's been structured, you need to know that that's the position. This is not mistreat, this is not abuse. It's your body language. It's the way you handle your body, your communication with him. It's very important that we understand this. And if we see that the dog is kind of getting a little bit walky or unstable, we have to figure out, go back to the root. Okay, what's happening? There's lack of structure here. Let's try to work this out. Let's get him to focus on me. Let's get him to work with me. You see, and let him know that I am here for him. You see, the other thing that I see many times, and I've seen it, dogs that are taken to places where they are doing like an over control. They corner them. They take them to the vet and they're going to do a thermometer, and they corner them and they put the muzzle on them, and the dog reacts and the dog gets aggressive, and then all of a sudden the vet says, oh, this is an aggressive dog, you need to put him down. No, sir. Me as a person, anybody, any of you who's listening, if you're cornered into a corner, yeah, if you're taken into a corner, what is you're going to do? What it happens? The instinct of flee or fight comes to you. Either I kick and I punch, or I just freeze and go to nothing. Dogs usually will fight back. And that's something that we have to measure. Where and how much are we putting pressure on him? Where or why I am cornering them? I am not saying anything against veterinarians, because I know, but that's one of the places where many of these things happen. They immediately grab the dog, tie the dog, put the muzzle on the dog, and they don't even give the owner a chance to say, wait, let me handle the dog. Let me do the things, because any dog will react under that pressure. You're cornering him. So we have to know, and we have to apply the pressure that he can understand and not be reactive. So it's very, very important to learn to read our dogs. It's very important to learn to be on top of the control of everything that's happening with the dog, so that the dog feels comfortable. I would like that people that are listening to me can write to me, ask me questions, anything they may think that I can give an advice. It's been already 47 years of doing training, breeding, competing, judging dogs. It's been a lifetime. So, and I like to teach. As many of you know, I work for the police department in the mounted police and help with the K9 department as well for almost 22 years. And I like to teach. I like to give advice. It's within me in whatever I feel I know and I have the knowledge. So please contact us anytime.